Good evening, Ben here. I just wanted to come on and do a more raw type of video than usual, with not much editing, just me speaking and telling you how it is a bit more naturally. So I hope you like this kind of video. As you may or may not know, I released the self-publishing success strategy course yesterday, which has been very well received. I think we're up to about 70 members so far. And yeah, we've still got the weekend to go that includes the launch price discount. So yeah, very happy so far. And I'm especially happy with the feedback that's been given to me so far. That's why I've put my heart and soul into this course, is to, really help you. And I think the difference between my course and other courses out there is the attention to detail to every single part of the publishing process. I speak about this quite a lot, but I'm very big on marginal gains, right? And what I mean by that is marginal gains are tiny improvements across all areas of different, the publishing process. So niche research, how you do your keywords, the attention to detail to your descriptions, how persuasive they are, your A+ content, marketing, everything. And that will ultimately help you see more success. I have had a lot of questions regarding the course, and people are a bit unsure whether it's for them or not. So I'm going to answer a few of those questions in this video. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you a bit more about who I am and why you should perhaps listen to me. Okay, so let me show you my figures. So here we are on the Amazon royalty estimator, and you can see my lifetime royalties here. I've been publishing for just under 5 years now, and this is the royalties that I've earned. And I don't know, some people accuse me of Photoshop, so I think it'd be better to just show you a live version. So I'm going to show you what I earned last year as well. So last year for 2023, I earned just under $80,000. And I was able to achieve that alongside a full-time job. So what makes my course different to perhaps others out there is the fact that I've been able to achieve these figures alongside a full-time job, which will be the case for most of you. And it's all well and good buying someone's course who has a lot of time to dedicate to self-publishing, but their situation might not apply to your situation. So you can't put in as much hours as they can. So I created this course based on what I know works for someone who has a full-time job. Okay. So basically the whole course is about just saving you time, me teaching you all of the mistakes that I've made so you don't have to make them. That will save you a lot of time and effort, and also what works and what doesn't. So trust me, I've made a lot of mistakes over the last 5 years. So if you can learn all of those, and if I can guide you in the right direction, that is going to be huge for you. Because as I said before, you can try and figure this out on YouTube for free by yourself, but it might take you a long time and you might not see results from it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to answer a few questions that I got. And one of those questions was, I'm a beginner, is this course for me? And yes, absolutely, this course is for you. This course was designed to take you through the whole process of self-publishing. So let me just show you my course. So I think we're up to 72 students now, and let me just show you the preview of inside. So this is inside the course. We have an introduction section here. You get lifetime support to my private Facebook group for members. Here you can get help on anything you're stuck with. It's not like once you just buy my course, I'm just going to leave you and you can deal with problems yourself. Like, I'm going to be here and you can ask me questions anytime, and I'm quite responsive. So you get access to that for life. Then we cover the mindset, which is arguably the most important, because if you want to be successful in this business, and where a lot of people fail is they have the incorrect mindset. And it's funny, when I create videos on YouTube about the mindset, they're often the worst viewed videos. I don't know if people just think it's sort of some kind of spiritual kind of stuff, but I'm not really a spiritual person. I just truly believe that your mindset dictates if you will be successful or not. So I go in quite deep in the mindset module, and this will teach you the foundations of what it takes to be successful in this business. Okay, so that includes dealing with failures, setbacks, because quite often, if someone gets a bad review in this business, or someone doesn't buy their book after like a week, they get demotivated and they give up. So we go into like how to deal with that, taking ownership of yourself and doing other things that will set you up for success. But more importantly, if you are a true beginner, we talk about the potential of self-publishing and why you need to stick to it, how to set up your KDP account from scratch, adding your bank details, how to navigate the KDP dashboard, because it is quite overwhelming, especially if you're looking at it for the first time. We have KDP FAQs, which I will show you here. So this is a printable, not a printable, but a PDF that you can click on, and it just goes through all of the frequently asked questions that you may have. Okay, so this is all inside the course. Next, we move on to time management, organization, and resources. So if you do have a full-time job, it is very hard to dedicate time to Amazon KDP. So what I do is I walk you through how I was able to earn this amount of royalties alongside a full-time job. And I go through how I plan out my whole week, I block it all out, and this will allow you to maximize every minute of your day. So this in itself is very, very useful, and people are really liking this section. Then as we move on, we've got, how to organize your files and folder to save headaches, because being organized is half the battle. And I go into detail about that. We have KDP tools and resources that will help you. And that is a PDF as well, which is here. So you get access to this PDF, and everything I talk about in the course is here. And I've got the links that will take you directly to those websites and whatever. So for example, if you wanted to go to this one here, this is for Linktree, click on that, it will take you directly to the site. So again, saving you lots of time and effort. Coming back to the course, then we move on to niche research. And we've got 3 methods that teach you my niche research processes. And this one in particular is really good. And also I've added subtitles for 12 different languages just to make it easier and more accessible for everyone. Okay, after that, we go through trademarks, how to keep your account safe, because a lot of people are worried about that, and there are a lot of account closures on Facebook groups and stuff like that. So this is very crucial to keep your account safe. Then we move on to book interiors, how to create your interiors with Google Slides, BookBolt, how to create puzzle interiors with BookBolt, and a big bonus is 30 pre-made and customizable interiors for you to use. So if you can think about how long it takes you to create an interior, it might take you a day, 3 days or a week. So if there's 30 of these, that could potentially save you months of design time. And I'll just show you some of those interiors. So again, we have another PDF just to make it easier for you. And there are 30 interiors here. Okay, all you got to do is to click on any one of them and it will open that up in Google Slides, right? But here's one I made earlier. And the thing about this is you can use them as they are. All you have to do is to duplicate the pages to the desired amount of pages that you want. So that could be 100 pages, 109, whatever. But what you can also do to make them truly unique is to customize them a little bit. So this is Google Slides. All you have to do to customize it, you can change the text, the colors, anything else. But you can also add images to make it truly unique. Okay, so let's just imagine that this is an appointment planner for a hairdresser's. So you can add your image, you can get that from Creative Fabrica or wherever else. You can put it there, you can format it, go to format options, change the opacity to like 10%, and then you can leave it like that, right? So that's just an easy way that you can make it unique. But you can change all of these colors, you can change the boxes, the font, anything like that. And there is 30 of these interiors. So that in itself is a huge bonus. Let's go back. Then we move on to cover design, how to make eye-catching covers, because that is the first impression with a customer. If your cover is not good and not eye-catching, it will just get lost. So we go in deep about how to create unique book covers, cover design tips and mistakes that most people make. And a lot of people make these mistakes. I go through Amazon and critique a lot of books and tell you the reasons why. We've got how to create book covers with BookBolt, with Canva, how to increase your income with hardcovers, because I don't think enough people create hardcover versions of their books. Hardcover versions is just a nice way of adding a bonus income to, for not much hard work, for not much extra work. You've already sort of created the paperback version, so you just need to adapt it to a hardcover version. Then we go into keywords, how to create good titles and subtitles, how to fill in the 7 back-end boxes. This is very important. And the students that have already gone through the course are saying that, their mind is blown by my strategy for the keyword boxes. I have a very special tool that helps you to maximize all available space in those boxes. And it is a game changer. And I truly think that this has helped me to sell 150,000 books. I'm not sure if I showed you that before, but let me just go to orders. Go to lifetime. There you go. I've sold over 152,000 low and medium content books, not high content books at all. So I think that's been a game changer in showing me for more search terms because I'm maximizing all of those 7 back-end boxes. Then we have how to find keywords fast using AI. Uploading your book. So how to quickly choose an author name that is good. Book descriptions that get more sales. In this video in particular, I critique loads of different books on Amazon, right? You wouldn't believe how many poor descriptions there are out there, even for books that are, made by big brands. So I go through what it takes to make a persuasive book description because you need to persuade the shopper to buy. Okay, you can have a great book cover, great interior, but if your book description is lacking, then your conversions are going to be poor. So this lesson is very important. All of these lessons are very important, but this one in particular is one of the most important. Moving on, we have my book launch strategy. So what to do while you're waiting for your book to be reviewed on Amazon. So when you upload the book, it can go through a review process that takes 3 days to 7 days normally. So what we do in that time while we're waiting is crucial. And we need to get things prepared for when it does launch. So we can maximize, how many people buy that book and how to please the Amazon algorithm. And also I've got a book launch strategy for the moment it does go live. And, this is what the big brands use to sell more books. So I go in deep about how to launch your book effectively to maximize the momentum and keep the sales coming in. Then we move on to A+ content. I have been through so many books in this course that I'm critiquing. And it is amazing that almost half of the books that I go through do not have A+ content. A+ content is digital real estate. And what I mean by that is, it is another, other than the book description where you can try and convert someone and persuade them to buy your book, A+ content is so much more important because, you're putting visual images there that catch someone's attention much quicker and is another chance to persuade them to buy. So again, we go in deep with this, how to create eye-catching A+ content. And then we've got how to create book markups fast. Book markups we can add to our A+ content as well, and it just helps to make them look more professional. Then we have the comparison chart add-on. That will help you to get more sales in itself. And I don't want to go into it too deep here, but if you've seen the A+ content on some books, they'll have a comparison table with, 5 books that they've got under that brand. And they also have the add to cart section as well. So if you can add that and a customer turns out that they like your book, they can instantly add it to their cart. But if you have another book that they like the look of as well, without much friction for the customer, they can click that additional book as well and add it to their cart too. So that massively helps with bulk orders. So a customer could potentially order 1 of your books, 2 of your books, 3 of your books, etc. Especially, let's just say for a kid's coloring book. So you had the comparison table with 5 of your coloring books under that brand. If they have one that, is a coloring book for girls, the shopper might add that to their cart. But if they also have a son, then there might be a coloring book for boys. They can add that to the cart as well, because obviously they've got a boy and a girl. So that is an interesting way to maximize sales. Then we move on to the importance of building a brand. Okay, this will help with your long-term royalties. So I'll tell you the benefits of building a brand, how to set up an author central page. I tell you how you can get 7 author central pages, not free, like most people think it is, 7, which will help. Then we've got social media magic. And in that, there are different strategies to grow your brand. And I think in that video in particular, there is a case study on a video on TikTok, an account on TikTok. And they're basically advertising one book that they have. And I go through all of the content that they posted in order to market this book for free. And the results are insane. And I show you the video. And from that video, I go over to Amazon, show you their book, and then I look at their history graph, and you can see how many sales they got. And I think their BSR dropped to below 1,000 BSR bestseller rank in the USA, which is incredible, just because of these social media posts. So I think there are a lot of people that are concerned that you need ads to be successful in this business. And yes, ads do help for sure, but it's not the only way. So if you don't have the budget for ads, social media, especially TikTok, is a game changer in getting eyeballs to your book. And you're probably thinking that, the video that this person created to showcase their book, and it sort of went viral, was, made by a professional video editor, and it was highly complicated. They were on camera, showing off their book and stuff, but their face wasn't on camera. It was literally just 4 pictures that were just put with some music, and I think it got over 3 million views, which is insane. And it happened more than once as well. I think they got another video that was 1 million views, another one was 500,000, and it's just transformed the sales of this book, and it's still selling well to this day. So that is important in itself as well. I know I keep saying things are important, but it's all of these improvements in all of the areas that will dramatically change and compound your results. And that's why I've been successful. So we've got a powerful combination. This is helpful for your brand and marketing and to get more sales as well. Adding QR codes to your books, how to get reviews faster, showcase your books like a professional. This shows you how to create a digital flip book to market your book. So you can put this digital flip book onto social media, Facebook, your website, whatever. And instead of you having to flick through the pages physically, there's a free software that lets you create a flip book for your book. And it will literally just click on it, it will turn the pages, and it will showcase all of your pages, and that's especially helpful for like coloring books, activity books, and so on. So people love that lesson already as well. Then we move on to outsourcing, hiring. Should you outsource? Is it worth you doing? Is it not? And how to do it. And we've got a bonus hiring template there as well. So you can sort of copy and paste this if you are looking for a professional to help you out with A+ content, your book covers, and stuff like that. Then we have another bonus, which is a special guest. I've revealed it now anyway. So this module was presented by Danny On Demand, who I believe is the best in the business at using AI to sort of help your royalties. And looking at his results in the last year or two from using AI is unreal. I think last month he earned $7,000 just from sort of incorporating AI-made books into his portfolio. So I had to get him to be a part of this course, because whether you like it or not, AI is here to stay. I say this a lot, but you can either moan about it and say that, oh, it's taking away human creativity and, I'm an artist and this shouldn't happen. But, I agree with you to some point, but it is here to stay, and you can either complain about it or you can embrace it and learn how to use it to, for one, save you time, but number 2, to, get you more results, get you more royalties, more sales. So we have 9 lessons in this in particular. And with AI, a lot of people are concerned about whether, using AI will lead to account closures and stuff like that. So Danny goes in deep about how to use AI, how to keep safe, how to keep within Amazon KDP's guidelines about AI and stuff like that. He tells you how to create coloring pages, coloring book covers, the best resources, how to make sure your AI images are safe to use, how to make sure they're unique and that someone else isn't using them and that you can get in trouble for it. Okay, so yeah, that module in itself is unreal. Then we move on to the Amazon advertising fundamentals. So if you did want to use Amazon advertising, which does help to boost your sales, there is a lot of videos in there for that, where I cover the basics of Amazon ads. So that is it really. I mean, I say that is it, but that is over 80 videos of, what I've learned over the last 5 years from self-publishing, selling over 150 books, making over $240,000 in royalties whilst having a full-time job, and all of the other time commitments that zap my time, which you won't have, but it goes to show that this business does work. So I'm trying not to be a salesman here, because that's not who I am at all, but a lot of people have come to me for one-to-one mentoring, and I don't really have the time to sort of dedicate to that. So creating this course will help a wide number of people, a wide range of people, rather than sort of just helping one person. That's why I wanted to create this. And from the feedback I've got already, it's amazing. Above everything else, it is amazing that people are loving it and that it is helping. Because ultimately, I do want you to see results, and it's transformed my future and my family's future. And I will be quitting my job in the next 4 months. So at some point this year. So it would be nice to teach people and sort of transform people's lives as well. I'm not saying it's easy. There is a lot of effort required on your part, but seeing the feedback so far, it really does make me feel good. And I've been putting this course together for the last 5 months, and it's been brutal. You can imagine just the effort that's gone into this course, and having to do that with a job as well, and having a kid, and it's just been crazy. I felt like giving up so many times, but it's all been worth it, and the feedback mirrors the effort that I've put in, which is fantastic. So couldn't be happier, and it's all worth it because of that. So I think I've gone through the bonuses, but there are some other bonuses that I don't think I spoke about. So with the niche research module, I know that is a hard process for people to understand. People don't know where to start, what niche to enter. Is it worthwhile entering this niche or not? So we go into deep on how to validate niches, but this bonus in particular has thousands of potential niches that you can enter, right? So there's lots of different tabs down here, but I show you how to sort of take people's hobbies, activities, and how you can niche down and stuff like that. So this will keep you busy for a long time, because I think that's where most people struggle as well. They sort of don't know where to start, they don't know whether to enter a niche or not, and so on. So with this course in mind, I've tried to make it as easy for people, especially beginners, to sort of get through the initial period, if you will, and most importantly, to save you a lot of time. Another bonus we have is we've got a marketing planner here. So you can use this for niche ideas, and you can also use it for marketing. So I think in one of the lessons, for example, we have, let's just take one of these, for example. We've got Shaq's birthday somewhere. Shaq, the basketball player. I don't know where it is, but basically, so if you wanted to use this in your marketing, let's just say you had a basketball coloring book, right? So in your marketing efforts to your email list, your social media platform, you could say something like, when it's Shaq's birthday, you can say, hey, it's Shaq's birthday today. To celebrate the big guy's birthday, I'm giving you, 20% off the normal price of this basketball coloring book. And then you can drop your price on Amazon and, use that in your marketing. So there's lots of different occasions and dates that we have here. Also, if you're new, and this happened to me as well when I was new, you get shiny object syndrome with self-publishing, right? So this spreadsheet helps you to keep organized, and we've got a color-coded key here, which shows you, what you should be working on, what you've decided to do, not to do, what you finished but not uploaded, what you finished and uploaded, and it just helps to sort of put all your niches in one place because you can't remember everything. Okay, so we've got that as well. We've got a little KDP weekly schedule, tells you the process of how you should do things and the right sequence. To be fair, the days aren't important because we all have different schedules, but the sequence is important, okay? So you should always do niche research first, then you move on to creating your interior, then book design, upload your book, and all that other stuff. So there are lots of printables and PDFs to help you with everything. And I think that's it, to be honest. So that's just a little walkthrough of what's inside the course. I will say that, you know, a lot of testimonials that I've got so far are from people that have been through step-by-step courses on KDP before. And they are saying that this is the best by far. And I hate saying that because it sounds like I'm bragging, but if you go to my Facebook group KDP Secrets, I've put the testimonials in there so you can read them for yourself. But it is nice to hear. So my attention to detail that's gone into this course is helping those people that have been through it before. And ultimately, this course is not just for beginners, right? This course is going to help someone who does know how to do every part of the process, but isn't seeing the results they want. Even if they're putting in a lot of effort, they know how to do each part, but something's not quite clicking, right? So all of my sort of minor improvements across all of these areas will definitely help someone like that who is, you know, who has been doing this for a while and isn't where they want to be. And again, most of my testimonials are from people like that. So this course is making a difference there. One of the testimonials in particular said that the courses that they have done, they find it hard to get through. So because there's so much to learn with this course, because there's so much to learn with self-publishing, right? There's lots of different processes. And it's hard to get through a course and to learn everything, right? So what I've done is I've tried to make this course as easy to follow as possible and also engaging and not just the death by PowerPoint presentation, right? So if I just click on one of these videos, I've had most of the videos edited by a professional video editor, you know, to make it more engaging.
I have worked extremely hard and put in a lot of time and effort to get to this level. If you want to achieve similar results to me, you will have to put in the work too. The saying I often use is part-time effort equals a part-time paycheck. So if you want this to pay like a business, you need to treat it like one. I'm going to quickly run through some points. This will give you a clear understanding of what to expect from this course and how to get the most from it.
So that's just a short example of one of the videos, right? But it's not just words, you know, bullet points on a blank background. You know, it's hard to get through. I've been through them before. So I wanted to make this as engaging as possible. So you do make it to the end of the course and consume all of my knowledge, because that's what's most important. If you can only get through 25% of a course, you know, your results are not going to change. So I've paid a lot of money for a video editor to sort of go through these 80 videos and make them as visually appealing as possible. So I hope you appreciate it. I know a lot of people appreciate it. So job well done there. But yeah, so that is everything, I think. I hope you've liked this more raw style video. There are more ums and ahs in this, of course, but I just wanted to be a bit more transparent with you. So if you do think that this course is for you, then we have the launch price discount still going on until Sunday Universal Time at midnight, which is in about 1 day and 6 hours or so. So the price is $297 for all of this, which is crazy. And some maths that I did was that to pay for the cost of this course, I only have to teach you 0.16% of the total royalties that I've earned for you to cover the cost of the course, which is crazy. So hopefully you'll agree that the knowledge is worth that amount of money, if not way more. But after the launch price, on Monday, the price will go up to about $400-500. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll leave the link in the description. But before I go, I just want to thank everyone that's bought the course so far, all of those 72 people. It's really much appreciated, and I'm just loving the feedback that I've got so far, and I'm glad it's helping. So thank you to you. I'll see you soon.